Horoscope for Aquarius, Tuesday, 13 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Today, Aquarius, the cosmos asks you to balance the balance between reason and intuition. It is a day of double tension. On the one hand, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are in conjunction, radiating an intense and concentrated energy. On the other hand, this central force collides with oppositions to Jupiter, as if the universe were bent on challenging your structures with a storm of ideas, impulses, and emotions. But don't be afraid. The Sun forms trine with Uranus and sextile with Saturn, balancing the balance with a breath of creative inspiration and a cry of discipline. You feel as if you have put a melody in the background to your day. Sometimes it is a joyful song that prompts you to act, others, a piano piece that asks you to stop to reflect. This is today's climate, a pull and pull between ambition and the need to balance your inner forces. Your work environment today is a battlefield of ideas and decisions. With Jupiter in House 6, a project you thought was over is likely to reopen with new demands. Imagine Jupiter as that companion who always has one more idea. Today, he could represent your boss, a client, or even that surprise email that reproposes what you thought resolved. But you are not alone. Saturn in House 2 acts as your financial architect, asking you to review budgets or evaluate whether a recurring expense, subscriptions, basic services deserves adjustment. If you have been delaying an analysis of your expenses, today is the day when, by reviewing your banking history, you discover that you would save €200 a month if you renegotiate a contract. The challenge is to balance ambition with reality. Venus in opposition to Jupiter can make you inclined to be generous with your resources, share office costs, invite a customer to lunch, without evaluating whether it is the most efficient. This is where Neptune enters House 2. He can erase the lines between what is a necessary expense and a way to escape responsibility. Learn to look behind the clouds. If you're tempted to postpone a financial decision by not seeing clearly, Saturn reminds you that today it is better to face the fog with a list of pros and cons. And if the moon in the 10th house resonates with you, prepare yourself. There could be a surprise recognition, a compliment from a superior, a mention in a meeting that motivates you to move on even if the road is not easy. Today, your body is a thermometer sensitive to the energies of the cosmos. With Mars in opposition to Jupiter, you might feel an overflowing physical energy that pushes you to train intensely. Or, upside down, to fall into procrastination if the muscles don't follow the rhythm of your mind. You may try to do an exercise routine at dawn, but in the middle of the third replay, you find yourself thinking of an email you haven't responded to yet. The sextile moon with Mars is your ally. Take advantage of this alignment to divide large tasks into small steps. If today is a day when you feel energetic, do it a ritual. A quick walk, a shower with hot water that releases stress, or even a 20-minute nap to recharge batteries. The Sun in conjunction with Venus in the 12th house tells you about the need to take care of your emotional health. Today, you may feel an irresistible desire to cook something healthy, but without forcing it. If you have a busy day, choose a food that nourishes your body and soul at the same time. A cup of jasmine tea, a fresh fruit, or a dish of brown rice with vegetables. It's also a good time to check your habits. If you've been using the phone as a haven after work, try disconnecting 30 minutes before bedtime. The sextile moon with Mercury also suggests that today you could organize your workspace in order, which, like magic, can relieve mental tension. Today, your relationships are under the influence of unstable, but also transformative energy. With Uranus in the 12th house, a surprise in your family environment or home may shake you. Think of the example of that neighbor who suddenly asks you to use your washing machine. Or perhaps it is something more emotional, a surprise message from a family member who has been absent. The key is to accept that change is part of today's flow. Venus in opposition to Jupiter can create tensions in relationships, especially if there are unfulfilled expectations. If you have a partner, you could argue about how responsibilities are divided or about a shared expense. Not that there is anger, but that the challenge is not to idealize. Today, Venus asks you to see things clearly. If you feel that your partner is more distant, don't interpret it as indifference. It could simply be that it is also processing cosmic energy. Use the moon in trigon with Jupiter to look for a moment of sincere connection, without demands or excuses. In the field of friends, Mercury in trine with Uranus suggests conversations that open up new perspectives. You could have a deep dialogue with a friend about a shared project, or even receive an unexpected proposal for collaboration. The question is not to close the door to today's crazy ideas. Sometimes, a seemingly crazy suggestion has the seed of something big. Today, your mind is an idea lab. With the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars in the 12th house, thoughts are likely to arise that seem to be somewhere else. An idea of a book you read months ago, a conversation you repeat in your head as if it were a background song. This is a time not to judge. The 12th house is that of the occult, the unspoken, that which floats between reality and sleep. Neptune in house 2 adds a layer of illusion. You may feel today that your finances are farther than they are, or that an abstract idea, like investing in art or technology, calls you. Use this as a sign. If an idea invades you over and over again, don't ignore it. But it's also a reminder that there are aspects of your life that need clarity. If you have been delaying an important decision, a move, a trip, today is the day Mercury in trigon with Uranus gives you the spark to take it. Today, I invite you to a ritual of alchemy of tensions. Take a roll and write down what is irritating you today. A misunderstood conversation, an expense that shouldn't be there, a misunderstanding with someone. Then you put it in a glass of water with a pinch of salt. While the water absorbs the words, it visualizes how the tension dissolves. In the end, he breaks the paper and throws the remains in the trash, pours the water through the drain, and lets the day go forward with more lightness. This ritual is not magic, it is a powerful metaphor. By transforming your frustrations into concrete action, you give cosmic energy permission to flow. Your talisman color today is the electric blue, the color of Uranus, the planet of innovation. You don't need to dress in a striking way. Just a detail, like a pen of this tone on your desk, a phone cover with electric touches, or even a wallpaper with that nuance. The electric blue symbolizes the ability to adapt to unexpected changes, to reinvent yourself without fear. Use it as a reminder that today, although the day may seem chaotic, you have the inner strength to shape the energy that the cosmos throws at you. Have a nice day, dear Aquarius. Subscribe to Cosmologica Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.